My name is Jane Kiefer, and I'm the Executive Director here at Artemis Center. I have worked at Artemis for 26 years. I've been the Executive Director for the past 6. So the individuals we serve here at Artemis Center are survivors of intimate partner violence and their children, and we provide services such as a 24-hour hotline. We accompany them to criminal court or civil court if they're interested in a protection order. We do education groups, we do support groups. We do therapy for children who've witnessed domestic violence. We do therapy for adults. We do a lot of advocacy work. And of course, we do a lot of safety planning and connecting individuals to resources. Well, I think Artemis is unique in that we are only one of 7 non-shelter organizations in the state of Ohio. And I take huge pride in the advocates that work here. And really, we try sincerely hard to make sure we just don't pass the buck of a client, because we get that phone call could be their first and only time that they can call us. And really just making sure that they understand that we know it's a process to leave a relationship, and we want the survivors to know that whenever they're ready, we're here, and no judgment, no expectations, that we want to support them, and that they're not alone and it's not their fault. I think some of the biggest challenges our families face, one is the stigma and the embarrassment, and I think we're doing a better job as we move along. But I think really knowing what our resources, what to do. So our survivors face financial challenges because we know most abusers control the money. And so really trying to help survivors become more independent. There's so many barriers that they have to overcome before that can happen. And so I think they find challenges of safe housing, transportation, childcare. There's lots of things. And the biggest of fear, like the what ifs. What's going to happen if this relationship ends? What's going to happen to my livelihood? What's going to happen to me if I walk out of this relationship? I believe there's common misconceptions in the community that the question we get asked a lot is, why do victims stay? And we know survivors stay because of fear, love, money, children, religious beliefs. So it's helping the community understand that there's a lot of nuances to domestic violence, and if it was just as easy to get up and leave, they would. But there's many barriers that keep survivors in the relationship, and so helping the community identify domestic violence, I think, will help our community be safer. And I say it all the time because domestic violence doesn't stay behind closed doors. Batterers follow us to work, to the grocery store, to the gym, to school. And so violence happens in our community. And if we can do a better job of recognizing that and helping survivors get referred or connected, it'll increase safety for our whole community. I think the songwriting experience has been fantastic. Clearly, I'm a social worker, I had no idea. But just to really work together and really come up with the message that we all believe in and feel so strongly about has been really an incredible experience. It really, Annie and I both are like, this has been so, and for the staff who have been a part of it, I'm like, just to really watch that. And again, like, it's so funny when he's like, what songs do you like right now? And I'm like, oh my God, I love Justin Bieber's Ghost song, whatever that is. I don't like him. So it's just funny. I'm like, but how it helped us get to where we are has been really fun. Annie and I talked yesterday, and she was just saying what a great team building experience it was. And too bad, not everyone could be a part of it, but absolutely. And just getting to learn about each other. And I will be the first to say, I am not the most vulnerable, let me tell you all about my life, person. So when Nick said, write a letter, I thought, oh dear God, I'm going to read these out loud, and we didn't, which was nice. But it was good just to hear where people were coming from. And like, there's one person in our group, Lauren, who's really musically inclined. So it was really cool just to kind of hear her perspectives. But no, it's been an amazing process. Wow. How has serving this population impacted my life? In so many ways. I have said that to work in the field for as long as I have, sincerely, I mean this with every part of me, that it's an honor to do the work we do. To be able to sit across from somebody and for them to tell us some of the ugliest things they've ever experienced, and that I find it almost sacred, not to be corny, but like, I really have to hold that with love and respect, and make sure that they know that they're heard and seen, and that someone believes them. It has just changed my view on humanity. And if I was really honest, it's hard when you work in and day out in violence, and so it also just kind of jades the way you see the world. But the benefits of working with survivors who do get safer, and safe is different for everybody, that's where it makes a difference, and it just adds so much value to my life.